Hey guys, welcome back to Obsessive Crochet Lady. I'm Amanda. How are you? I hope you are doing well today. If you are new, welcome in. I appreciate you. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. I appreciate every single one of you. As I said in a previous video, which I don't know which video you'll be seeing, but if you guys don't mind, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It definitely helps with the algorithm, and I really would appreciate it if you like my content. Typically, what I do is as soon as I pop on a video, that's the first thing I do is boop. It helps YouTube push me out there, and I am trying to grow my channel. So yeah, if you also like this content, I would appreciate if you shared me out. Um, yeah, so anywho, as you can see, this is Twisted Thursday Mandala Madness. Even though I am recording this on Monday the 7th, but you won't be seeing this till the 10th, I am trying to do some batch recording. I really don't tend to like batch recording because it's a lot of talking. And when I do a lot of talking, my voice starts going crazy, and yeah, it's a whole thing. But I'm trying because my schedule this week is going to be absolutely crazy. Tomorrow is Tuesday, and I work 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then Wednesday, I go back in at 7 o'clock in the morning and work 7 to 4. And then the next day, I go back in at 4 a.m. and work 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then Friday, I don't go in until 4 p.m. So it's all up and down. So I'm trying to do some batch recording to make it easier on myself. And Thursday, like I said, I go in at 4 a.m. And I know Wednesday after work, when I get off at 4, I will be exhausted because of the turnaround shift. So I am doing this early, and I'm just letting you know because I'm always upfront and honest with you guys. So yes, I wanted to let you know I'm doing this video early because of that reason. So I haven't got much done. I know I said from the beginning that, it doesn't matter if I get 1 or 2 stitches done. It's enough, which is fine. It is enough. I'm just letting you know, I haven't got a lot done. But such is life. So, Twisted Thursday Mandala Madness, if you are new, what is that to you? So, Twisted Thursday Mandala Madness is a collaboration. Let me slow down because I tend to talk really fast. I'm sorry. Twisted Thursday Mandala Madness is a collaboration between myself and the lovely Missy over at Missy's Yarniverse and more. Back last year at the end of summer, we wanted to do a collaboration. And first we were going to do an amigurumi. We wanted to do the pumpkin head doll. And then we didn't talk about it for a while. And then I had a lot going on. She had a lot going on. It didn't kind of work out because then it became, Halloween, and there you go. It was gone. And around that time, I also, had ordered some yarn from the Knitting Network. And it was some Christmas yarn, and I really wanted to make a Christmas blanket. So she's like, ooh, well, what kind of blanket are you planning on doing? And I was like, well, I was thinking about the Mandala Madness. And she's like, I've never done the Mandala Madness. And I was like, it's an awesome pattern. And she's, well, let me look into it. So she looked into it. She's like, well, how about we do a collaboration? Let me see if I can find some Christmas cakes. And I said, that's cool. Worked for me. And so she couldn't find any. So she decided that she was just going to do one in her favorite mandala yarn. Well, once she showed me what her favorite mandala yarn was, I was like, that's one of my favorites too. Um, so I was like, but if I see you doing that, then I'm going to want to do it. But doing two at a time. And so she was like, well, let me just order my Christmas colors and balls, and I will color change them myself. I said, cool, that works. But we were both thinking, like, we still really wanted to do one in our favorite color. So after talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, we decided that we are just crazy enough and twisted enough, which is why Twisted came out, that we were going to do both at the same time. So yes, we are both making two Mandala Madness blankets at the same time. She has also fondly named them M&Ms. So we are working on the M&Ms. And who doesn't like M&Ms? M&Ms are good. I like M&Ms. Anywho, so we are... What's the word I'm looking for? We started out as it being no stress, which it's still a no stress. Make along, crochet along. But we started out not wanting to do more than 5 rounds a week. But some weeks we have done less, some weeks we have done more to catch up. And then lately, not last week, but the week before, I had done like 10 rounds on each one. So I'd done 20 rounds altogether. Because at this point we're like, we'll just get done what we get done. I wanted to get a lot more done, but like I said, I'm having to record early. Because I showed you guys Thursday what I had done. So it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I've only had 4 days to work on it. So, and as you have seen in Monday's video, I also had a finished project. So, yeah. And if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. See what I finished. That was my Megan Lap Madness Monday. So you can see it's an amigurumi that I finished on Monday. I mean, it's still Monday for me, but, you know. So, yeah. Anyways, Mandala Madness was a 18-part cowl done by Helen Shrimpton of crystalsandcrochet.com. In order to get the free pattern, you have to sign up for her emails. Let me tell you, she does not spam you. I have not received one single email from her. I think it's just for when and if she decides to do another cowl, she will email you to let you know. But no, I haven't got spammed by her, which is awesome. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Anywho, so I was originally using the video tutorial only. Now I am using the written pattern and kind of working on or working with the video tutorial if I need it. She does have really nice photo tutorials of the pattern with the written pattern. So I do typically try and go with that. I have taught myself to read patterns. So sometimes depending on how the person writes it and how complicated it can be, I can't wrap my head around it sometimes. So now with the first two I made, which one of them is there? The first two I made, I used just the video tutorial. This one, like I said, I started out with the video tutorials, but I'm trying to be better. So it's been working pretty well. So I'm very happy about that. Both of mine are 3-weight yarns, and for both of them, I'm using a 3mm crochet dots hook. Ta-da! And the first one I'm going to show you, I'll show you because it's in my lap. I was working on it while I was on the phone with my mom a little bit ago, just to try and work on it. Because this is the third video I've recorded in 3 hours. I know that it doesn't seem like a lot, but I've had phone calls, and then the one that I did that you would have seen Tuesday, I had to redo the thumbnail because I couldn't find the thumbnail. Go figure that one. But it is what it is, I guess. So that has a new thumbnail because I couldn't find it. Now in YouTube Studios, you can reuse the same details. They need to fix it to where you can reuse the same details and the same thumbnail. So that way you don't have to go in and find the thumbnail and then blah, 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 blah. Because right now you have to, like I said, you can reuse the description, and then you can also, but then you have to go in to your files and then upload the thumbnail. And if you're already reusing the details, why not reuse the same thumbnail? But it doesn't let you, so maybe they'll change that. Here's for hoping. Anywho, so yes, I was working on the Niffler's blanket. Now I did write it down this time. Last week I left off on round 86 for the one in my lap. Now, I just started, I just started the second repeat, and there's 8. So I just started the second repeat of of, is that wrong? I think I missed one over here, guys. I need to look. Oh, because it says skip 3 stitches. It looks a bit off to me, but I guess not. Anyways, round 90. So I'm on the second repeat. I just started the second repeat of round 90. So I have 6.5 repeats left, and it's a doozy of a repeat. So are you guys ready to see? I'm gonna pause real quick because there's gonna be a lot of movement, so I don't want to like wobble you guys to death. So just give me a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. So this is what we are looking like so far. And yes, I did turn on the light this time. So you can see the beautiful colors. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And we will get into the stitches of this round. There we go. I started, I think, yes, here. Okay, started here. So you can see we are doing the front post trebles down on this round here. And then we are doing these little fans. And then more of these front post trebles and stuff. And then it's very basic above this. It's just adding more to that. And then more of that. See, this is where I thought it was kind of off here. Because see how it starts here and goes here? But I forgot it's yeah. And then I just finished here before coming on. So this is round 90. So you can say I'm row 89 and just started round 90. And like I said, I left off on round 86. So 86, 87, 88, and 89 I finished. Not too shabby, right? Yeah, 86. 86, 87. Wait, no. I finished 86. So I did 87, 88, 89. So 3 rounds, not too bad, and then the little extra. And no, I still have not woven in all of my crazy ends. I know I'm going to regret it, but I'm leaving it for a while. Yeah, I have a lot of ends. Yeah, unfortunately. But this is the back. So the back's kind of cool too. But the front is way more detailed and way better. Let me get out the stats for you. This is Lion Brand Mandala in the colorway Nifflers. So pretty. There you go. And it is a lightweight 3, 5.3 ounces or 150 grams, 590 yards or 540 meters, machine washable and dryable, 100% acrylic. Suggest 3.75 millimeter knitting needles or 5 millimeter crochet hook. Like I said, machine washable and dryable. Do not iron, and you can dry clean using pee. And like I said, the colorway is Nifflers. There you go. And I will show you the stats in case I said it too fast for you. There's that. And there's that. So that is the Nifflers version. This was the version that was both mine and Missy's favorite. So there is that for you guys. Okay. And then, no, I'm kidding. We are going to be showing the Christmas version. Let me see. Whoop. Get this out for you guys. It's way over here, sorry. Okay, so this is Christmas Classics Christmas Cakes. Like I said, by the Knitting Network. The colorway is Elf. I think the statistics are backwards, but that's my opinion. 150 grams, Amanda. Approximately 540 meters or 501 yards. I think it's backwards, but 100% acrylic, made under license in Turkey. It only suggests 4 millimeter knitting needles, no crochet hook, Machine washable, do not iron, do not tumble dry. It's 100% acrylic, so I think different, but you know, if you have any issue with it, I think just do what you feel is best. And then it says do not bleach. The color name is Elf. Think of Elf on a Shelf. So with Elf, last week I ended on round 87. So I've only done round 88 and 89. Yes, 88 and 89. So let me get this for you guys. So I'm trying not to wobble in the chair very much. And if you hear that squeaking, I do apologize. That is my upstairs neighbors. They're kind of heavy-footed, but not only that, these were built in 1977, so they're quite old. So, you know, the flooring is crazy. So, if you do hear the stomping and the squeaking, that's where that's coming from. So, I do apologize. I know there's always like a wind noise. That's because I sit in front of a fan because it's Florida and it is hot. Like today, it is mostly cloudy. It says rain is starting in 3 hours. And let's see. Yes, it says 81. Let me see, I'm trying to find out. 81, but it feels like 77, so... pollen is high, wind is 12 miles an hour, humidity is 67%. I don't know what today's high was. I know yesterday was really hot. I think today high was 86. That's not too bad. Tomorrow we're supposed to have a cool down, high of 72, which is awesome, and a low of 55. I'm super duper excited. Super excited. Anyways, you're not here for the weather. You are not here for the weather, but I figured I'd let you know because it is burning hot today. Or it's usually burning hot. So I always have a fan, but we don't have ceiling fans. It's really weird, but when we first moved in, they said if we wanted ceiling fan, we would have to pay $300 for them to install. Because, you know, the electricity and all that stuff, so... we never got a chance to do it, and I wish we would have, because it would have been nice to have a ceiling fan in here. But anywho, enough about that. This is the Christmas version. I know a content creator that I used to watch used to turn off their AC. Actually, a few of them would turn off the AC because you could hear it. And I'm like, you won't catch me doing that. It gets too hot. No, thank you. It's like, sorry if you can't handle it. I know that's kind of mean, but like, yeah, I can't stand the heat. Is the Christmas version. Like I said, you see I was on round 89. I finished it though, so there you go. So hopefully you would have seen Monday's video, which was Megan Lap Madness Monday. Tuesday would have been a book look. I don't know if I put anything out on Wednesday. I'm still recording videos, so just letting you know. And today's Thursday, so I don't know if I'll do anything Friday. It just really depends on how much I want to record. So But that is a Twisted Thursday Mandala Madness. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I was going to say. I hope you enjoyed this week's content. How much or how little I have done. I said I won't know till I'm done recording. So, anywho, I hope you guys have a great day whenever you're watching this. Please don't forget, thumbs up if you haven't already done it. I would greatly appreciate it. If you guys don't mind going back and watching some old videos, I would greatly appreciate it. Share me out if you like my videos. That I would greatly appreciate. So, anywho, I hope you guys have a great one. Please don't forget, one small act of kindness. You never know what somebody's going through. Even if it's just a simple smile or a simple hello, that may just be what they need for today. I will see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye for now.